river, you can see people, you can people watch.
The wider context for this project is the flood alleviation scheme, and that has attracted funding from central government. So there's going to be a flood wall that is constructed from Ness Bridge down in the first phase to Friars Bridge, and then from Friars Bridge down. Our role in all of that is working in partnership with the project team and looking at opportunities where that whole process and design plan can be enhanced. But what exactly that means at the moment, that's still very fluid. The workshops are an important first step in that conversation, and we're very excited about how wide open the pupils' ideas are.
This project is really about an understanding through your eyes of how you use the river, places that you go, places that you don't go. So we're here to listen, and we're here to kind of get a whole host of ideas of things that might potentially happen to the river.
I think it's really important that pupils get the opportunity to voice their opinions. Builds confidence, builds group working, great curriculum links for potential ongoing projects with the schools.
So what we sometimes do when we're designing a new place is gather lots of inspiration images, and then we try and explain to people what we see in them, what we like about them.
We come in as designers, and I think that can be a little bit intimidating at first. They're like, we don't know that. But actually, we can kind of open up a really positive dialogue by starting with something that is theirs. We can't say that's right or wrong. We can build on it as a discussion. I think that one's quite cool as well.
You could just like sit and have a
Yeah, with the view as well. I think you should write what you imagine doing.
It's so nice not just working as a traditional architect. It's the same for children getting out of school as it is for architects getting out of the office.
Well, I've got some sticky dots. I want you to start plotting on the map the places that you go to.
We're there to kind of capture things from the users, because these are the guys who are actually the experts in the places, and if we don't listen to them, then what you're designing isn't for anyone.
Is that
Where you would start, you didn't normally come into it.
You don't even sit on the bank?
A lot of people sit along the river like there, if it's really nice.
Do you want to go and actually look at it? Because it's a place that you never go. So
We quite quickly got past the how do you actually live and breathe and use the city centre and the riverside to how would you like to.
I think that's the structure works well, starting kind of individually and then coming into a group, going outside, working as a group, as a team, like a research team. I think we quite liked pretending we were a camera crew and recording what they find.
We think it would be better if, like, down here where the steps are, there'd be like a little platform, maybe like halfway out or like a quarter way out, so like you can walk along it and maybe like dip your feet in if you feel brave enough.
It was just really good to see the different side of Inverness. We kind of did it as a school so everyone knew each other. It was really nice just to walk around and talk about things, and it was just really good. It was kind of a comfortable atmosphere.
Right at the beginning when we talked to the schools about this, they did say that this particular age group were quite voracious, and I think that's a fantastic word to sort of sum up their reaction. They were voracious, they just totally cracked on with it.
Yeah, look, they've got steps.
People sit on these? Yeah,
When I'm walking home from school, I just walk along this bit.
So what is it about the bridge that you like?
It's bouncy.
It's not very bouncy, it should be more bouncy.
Yeah.
They should make it less stable.
The two different schools, Culloden and Inverness High, have got like really different relationships with the river. You know, Culloden leave again at the end of the day, and they want to have a kind of destination here, a reason to keep coming back, whereas Inverness High, they walk past it every day, they interact with it every day.
Beside the river, beside the riverbed, there's loads of weeds and a couple of shopping trolleys and just bags and plastic bags. So it'd look really nice if there was maybe just a few flowers around, just cleaner grass, just not dog muck everywhere.
I live right next to town basically, and I go uptown, and then sometimes, you know, I'm bored of town, I want to go home but I want to do something. like I want to go out somewhere. If we change that waste of space into like a park, because I mean all the good parks, they're up past, you know, town sort of way, like Wynn Park and that one's closer, so that one would be good.
Even when you think you know the city really well, that was a shock, you know, that for them to take us to places and see the river again with completely fresh eyes.
Here we're about to wrap this recycled rope around the fence, so we know where a good idea is.
Of all, in total, 5 groups we've worked with, they've all chosen really different bits.
We've chosen this view as a really cool view because Jamie showed us it, and it's really nice because you can see the high school and little churches and the river and the bridge.
We should make the big skate park in a park.
Yeah, like a BMX park and stuff here, and like a free running area, because it's like nobody's using it.
They were talking sensibly, but also really inspired. That really urban programme of how people use space and this kind of beautiful landscape of the Ness Islands coming together on that vacant site was like, guys, you've written a brief.
You go back to the office or to the studio sometimes afterwards and you just think, oh, I wish I had all those children with me.
It always amazes me how many fantastic ideas pupils have, and they know their place so well and they know the sorts of things they want to do in it, that you know they actually have endless ideas, they just need to be listened to.
Instead of concentrating around the places that we always go as young people, we wanted to kind of look at places that need more change. The space that we're going to use is this small space over here, which is the Far Bridge. It's like a little alleyway kind of thing. You know, we thought it was a bit dodgy and you might get knifed around. So we thought we'd kind of concentrate around here.
Some of the ideas we want to change is benches closer to the water and like maybe a path like on the water so we can walk along it.
And like literally nothing in it except rubbish.
One of the things we were wanting to make there was a skate park and a BMX park, because there's a lot of space and we could make a new track and more ramps and stuff.
Jamie really liked the castle because he thinks when you stand up on the railings you look really big and you can see the whole Inverness.
We were passing the shingle bit and we thought you could maybe stick like some tidal seating in, so when the tide's out you could go down and sit on these seats, and then when the tide comes back in they would end up with a sculpture, so like a dolphin spin or something like that.
Some of the things that have kind of recurred kind of over the couple of days have been things like getting better access to the water and definitely having space to do some of the activities they want to do, and have, you know, seating places and viewing places to see nature, to meet with friends.
I think certainly this is going to give them a huge amount of confidence that they've been able to work with professionals, and it's just sort of getting their sort of creative mind going, their thought processes going, and the fact it's going to give them a bit of ownership that they've designed or helping the professionals design part of their town centre.
When we walk across here with other people, we always like say ideas, but then we just think that they're not going to listen to us because we're like kids and like there's loads of other people and they won't do it.
And is this different?
Yeah. Because they take in our ideas.
This is good because they listen to you and they take in what you're saying and they actually think about what that could do to help.
We actually have a huge obligation to translate that now into projects. If we don't do that, there will be a lot of disappointment. So even if it's really little projects, I mean, some of them we're talking about just cleaning it up, there needs to be some sort of physical scheme come out of this, or a festival or an event or a project. It could be anything, but to really demonstrate now that their words have been listened to. And that's an important next step because that'll carry with it a lot of momentum. And if we can do that, then we'll get the ball rolling on it.